Warm Christmas greetings to everyone across the world. Welcome to the Environmental Sustainability Education and Communication Masters Program at the University of York, cohort 2024-25. As we embrace the festive season, we are thrilled to announce the launch of our very first group podcast, Climate Resilience Across Borders, Stories from Angola and China. This podcast is a collaborative effort showcasing the diverse perspectives and innovative solutions from our international cohort. Podcast title, Climate Resilience Across Borders, Stories from Angola and China. Hello and welcome to Voices for Change, Bridging Continents for Climate Action. I'm your host, Sofonie Dala, here with a panel of brilliant students from Angola and China. Today, we'll dive into the realities of climate change and how it impacts different regions, Angola and 3 cities in China. We'll hear about how communities, from Angola's indigenous Mumuila tribe to Chinese regions like Guizhou, Hangzhou and the North China Plain, are adapting to these challenges. But this isn't just about climate impacts. We're also talking about resilience, cultural preservation, and the power of inclusive solutions. Let's get started. We are now moving to part 1 of our discussion, climate change in Angola, Huila province, and the Mumuila tribe. In Angola, climate change is more than rising temperatures, it's a matter of survival. The rural southern regions, especially Huila province, have been hit hard by severe droughts. The Mumuila tribe, known for their rich culture and traditional practices, is struggling. Their livelihoods depend on farming, but with the rains becoming less reliable, many are forced to migrate to cities like Lubango in search of opportunities. However, migration presents new challenges: overcrowding, limited access to resources, and the risk of losing their cultural identity. That's why it's crucial to develop inclusive policies that empower the Mumuila people. We need to preserve their traditions while providing access to sustainable farming, education, and business opportunities. One way to support them is through initiatives like Ladies Without Plastic, which I helped develop. This project encourages women to produce washable, reusable menstrual pads. It's an eco-friendly solution that not only addresses menstrual health, but also offers a source of income. We are now moving to part 2 of our discussion, Climate Challenges in Chinese Cities, Guizhou, Hangzhou and North China Plain.
Thank you, Sofonie. Hi, everyone. I'm Gabby from Guizhou in China. Okay, let's talk about Guizhou now. It's a region known for its breathtaking karst landforms, caves, stone forests, and underground rivers. But these unique landscapes are vulnerable to acid rain, which is a growing problem due to industrial pollution and climate change. Acid rain erodes the limestone and disrupts ecosystems. Climate change exacerbates this by increasing extreme weather events. To protect these landscapes, we've implemented strict pollution controls and promoted renewable energy. It's a reminder that environmental protection must go hand in hand with economic development.
Hello everyone, my name is Leo and my hometown is Hangzhou. In Hangzhou, climate change is affecting something very specific, the plum rain season. This rainy season, which traditionally brings light, continuous rain, is now seeing more intense downpours due to global warming. The result? Urban flooding and disrupted agriculture. To adapt, we are improving the city's drainage systems and raising public awareness about climate adaptation. Hangzhou is also investing in green infrastructure, like urban wetlands, to help it manage excess water naturally.
Hello everyone, I'm Yujin. I'm from Henan province of China. In the North China Plain, desertification is a major issue. The land is drying up due to overfarming, deforestation, and water overuse. Thunderstorms are becoming more frequent, and it threatens both agriculture and livelihoods. To combat this, we've focused on forestation and better water management. Encouraging sustainable farming practice and controlling urban expansion are also key strategies. It supports finding a balance between development and conservation.
We are now moving to part 3 of our discussion, comparing Angola and China, lessons learned. Thank you for sharing, everyone. It's fascinating to see the parallels between Angola and China. While the challenges differ, the solutions share common themes: resilience, sustainability, and inclusivity. One lesson Angola can learn from China is the importance of infrastructure investment. Building resilient systems, whether for water management or renewable energy, can help communities adapt to climate change. At the same time, China can take inspiration from Angola's focus on empowering indigenous groups. Ensuring that rural and minority populations have a voice in climate decisions is essential. We can't leave anyone behind in the fight against climate change. We are now moving to part 4 of our discussion, breaking barriers for marginalized communities. Breaking barriers means more than just economic support. It's about social and cultural empowerment. For the Mumuila tribe, this involves sustainable farming, adopting drought-resistant crops and modern techniques, cultural preservation, supporting initiatives that celebrate their heritage, women's empowerment, ensuring access to education and leadership opportunities. Another way to uplift marginalized groups is through branding their local products. The Mumuila produce oils and crafts but face discrimination in urban markets. By improving their packaging and marketing, we can help them reach broader audiences and earn fair prices.
In China, it's similar. We need to involve rural communities in decision-making and tailor renewable energy products to their needs. Public education is also crucial, helping urban populations understand why inclusive development benefits everyone. In parts of China, we face similar extremes, flooding and desertification. The key difference lies in the scale of resources available to respond. Angola's rural communities, like the Mumuila, are particularly vulnerable because they lack the infrastructure to cope. In Beijing, air pollution and urban heat islands are some of the biggest challenges. The city has taken significant steps toward renewable energy and sustainable urban planning to combat these issues. For example, expanding green spaces and electric public transport networks has reduced the carbon footprint in some areas. However, inclusivity in implementing these measures is critical. Urban migrants and low-income communities often lack access to these advancements, highlighting the need for equitable solutions.
We are now moving to part 5 of our discussion, collaboration for a sustainable future. As future leaders, collaboration is our greatest tool. Angola and China may be worlds apart, but by sharing technologies, policies, and cultural practices, we can create a more sustainable future. It's about working together across borders, learning from each other, and ensuring that everyone, no matter their background, has the opportunity to thrive in a changing climate. Conclusion. Thank you for joining us on Voices for Change. We hope today's stories have inspired you to think about climate resilience in new ways. Let's keep these conversations going and work together for a sustainable future. See you next time. As we celebrate the holiday season, let this podcast remind us of the importance of collaboration and resilience in tackling the global challenges we all face. Happy holidays and best wishes for a sustainable and joyous new year. See you on next time.
See you.
See you.